My name is Sarah Dubois, and I'm an air and climate specialist at AltaGas. I went out to McGill in Montreal, and yeah, the program was great. I think it was a little bit more focused on like the process engineering and not so much the petrol. So you were exposed to wastewater, you were exposed to sort of materials, and I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do at the time, so it seemed like the well-rounded program for me. And then a minor in environment. I didn't know exactly where I was going, but it sort of helped educate me and pique my interest in that sort of domain. I took a little detour in between school and the corporate world. I went and played soccer. I left Montreal to go to Sweden. I played semi-professionally there. I went over and played in France. I got to sign a professional contract. I think that sport definitely prepares you for like the teamwork, working with different people with different communication styles. I think too, the parallel between the goal orientation, if you've got a project or a certain goal that you're trying to get across, getting the buy-in from the greater teams is so important to get everyone across the line. I think sports really teaches you that. You don't get across the line if you don't put in the work yourself. So there's the individual side where if you're not going to work off the field, you're not going to perform on the field, and I think it's the same in corporate standards. I absolutely love the game and the challenges that it brings. As a goalie too, the goalie training where you just sort of throw your body around for an hour and get to enjoy that. But the life experience that it brought too was great. The life experience where, you know, you met people from across the world. My last team, you know, there were players from Gabon, from Haiti, from South Africa, Turkey, everywhere. And so you get like this very unique blended experience. And then with that, different opinions and cultures. So that like cultural experience was great too. I work based out of Calgary a lot. It's data management, there's some engineering calculations, and then there is a collaborative aspect to it. So we're working with our operations, we're working with the greater environment team and our EHS team, our environmental health and safety team, to sort of get where we want to go. The base of my job is regulatory reporting. We have to report to a lot of different governmental bodies and make sure that basically I quantify our air emissions and report them to the government. There's also some carbon strategy associated with it. There's a phrase, what gets measured gets improved. Basically, they can make educated decisions based on the information that we're providing, and not just us, but the sector as a whole. And then those decisions are going to be driving what we do next, what our next steps are, and what our future looks like. So it's a very small piece in a bigger process, but I think that's how you can say what we're doing impacts the sector. The ability to clearly communicate, to work within a team and across a lot of different opinions is very important. And then the ability to be able to ask for help, to know when to stop spinning your own wheels. There are technical skills, of course, that can be brought in, but if you've got the right attitude, if you've got sort of the ability to figure things out, it gets you a long way. I feel like it's a very dynamic space. It's growing, our regulations are changing a lot, but everyone that I have met in this space, there's still a lot of hope. You know, we have new tech coming out, there's excitement around it. It seems like a very dynamic space to be in, and the people, the other air specialists across the sector seem excited to be where we are and hopeful for the future. So it's a good space to be in. If we're telling people, you know, about the energy sector and younger people, I think that there's so many opportunities. There's something for everyone, whether you want to sit at a desk and do the calculations, you want to like work independently and just provide reports, whether you want to collaborate with bigger teams. There truly is something for everyone if you want to work hands-on as well. So it truly is a very flexible industry, and even if you don't end up ultimately in the industry, teaches you skills that you can take elsewhere. I think that in Canada we have a a great quality of life, and part of that is access to energy when we need it. And I think that, you know, there are lots of things that we can personally do to reduce energy, but our energy consumption as a whole is going to be there. And so if we can provide energy in a sustainable manner, if we can help drive towards that cleaner future, then of course I want to be part of it.